scrolling. This is Minneapolis right now. Sub-zero temperatures, riot police, and a total economic blackout. Over 100 clergy members just got arrested at the airport. You need to see why the Twin Cities is literally shutting down.
Enjoying the breeze right now that it's still a little cool.
That's right.
Look at this footage. While the streets are exploding in Minneapolis, this is what's happening inside the Dilley detention facility. You've got kids in classrooms, libraries, and playing on state-of-the-art playgrounds. It looks more like a school than a detention center, right? But that's the massive divide tearing the country apart right now. One side says these are humane, state-of-the-art facilities protecting minors, and the other side sees a kidnapping operation. Notice the kids on the computers. They aren't exactly in cells. It's wild to compare this quiet, structured environment to the absolute chaos we're seeing at the MSP Airport gates. The contrast is the whole story.
Eyes out! Shut it down! Every city, every town! Eyes out! Shut it down!
Go get one, go home. Head down.
Where's your family from?
This is the peak of the tension. These aren't just random rioters. These are nearly 100 clergy members, priests, rabbis, imams, braving negative 21-degree weather to block the airport. Why? Because they're targeting the airlines themselves. They want Delta and Signature to stop cooperating with ICE deportations entirely. Check out the police line here. They aren't backing down, and neither are the faith leaders. When you have religious heads getting zip-tied in the snow, you know the economic blackout has moved past a simple strike. This is a direct play to trigger a financial crisis to force the government's hand.
News today, as you mentioned, Anna, is the protest, the economic blackout. Of course, there have been protests here nonstop since the shooting and killing of Renee Good by an ICE officer. But what makes this different is the sheer scale. It's going to be a statewide blackout. What that means is people throughout the state are not going to go to work, are not going to go to school, are not going to participate in the economy. And on top of that, despite the fact that it is negative 21 degrees outside, we are expecting hundreds, if not thousands of Minnesotans to rally, to march through the streets of downtown Minneapolis in just a few.
Pay attention to the signs they're carrying. Justice for Renee Good. That's the spark for all of this. Renee was a U.S. citizen killed by an ICE officer earlier this month, and Minneapolis has been on fire ever since. The economic blackout strategy is basically a general strike. No work, no school, no shopping. They're trying to bleed the city's economy until ICE leaves Minnesota. It's a high-stakes gamble. If the economy breaks, does the government blink, or do the residents suffer the most? Look at the sheer scale of that march in those conditions. That's not a protest, that's an uprising. This is just the beginning. Hit follow to stay updated.